Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I have just woken up, so sorry if I look like absolute shit. And I am also looking in this direction because, as the title suggests, there is something I quickly want to cover, and it boils my piss. It really does. I have just received a copyright strike as I was up from a group. Let me just quickly grab their name for you. It'll be up here somewhere because, yeah, I can't pronounce that. So what did I do? First of all, I copied the name, as a lot of people have done. I searched them and there was nothing to this group. Why have they copyright claimed my video? I don't quite know. But what I do know is that YouTube has a copyright system in it that a lot of people don't seem to understand or use or even consider that's there. A lot of people are wondering why their unlisted videos are getting claimed, and so on and so forth. And in all fairness, I can understand some people not, but please, you're a YouTuber, you need to learn this sort of stuff. If you want to progress, you need to understand this sort of stuff. And it is sort of vital for your growth, potentially in the future. So, how does YouTube detect your content that may be copyrighted? Well, they use a thing called Content ID. Now, if I look over at my computer here right now, I have the supportgoogle.com YouTube answers, which says how Content ID works. Now, I'm probably going to end up putting a big ass photo over this part so you can't see my fucking horrible face here this morning. But we go down and it tells you how it does it. And on the first fucking line, copyright owners can use a system called Copyright ID to easily identify and manage their content on YouTube. Videos uploaded to YouTube are scanned against a database of files that have been submitted to us by content owners. Copyright owners get to decide what happens when content on YouTube matches a work they own. When this happens, the video gets a copyright ID claim. So, people claiming it's YouTubers bullying. In some cases, it's not. Some cases it is just a simple matter of the fact YouTube has gone, oh, that looks like someone else's content, and they've pushed it in their direction. Today is slightly different. It seems this copyright ID holder may be a bit of a twat, but from what I've been hearing, they've been releasing claims already in a fairly quick amount of time. Now, what do you do if your content gets copyright claimed? What I do is I look at the claim. So we're going to jump over to my screen again. We're actually here. You see it's Overwatch Funny Moments 3, really original title. It's just one of my videos is due for release. If not, it's already released now because I'm that far behind on my editing. But the details here, it tells you content, where the match is, the claimant, and you see their name there, and the channel, and the policy tracked by copyright owner. So what do? You go into file a dispute, which I have already done. So if I pop that open now, you will see that there is a number of selections. Now, honestly, some of them are a bit bullshit, just designed to catch you out, but in all fairness, if you're stupid enough to get caught out by one of these, then you really shouldn't be on YouTube. The content is in the public domain or is not eligible for copyright protection is one of the main things you should be using in an instance like this. If you are using someone else's content for, like my podcast, which we've stopped doing footage for now, we've just done the regular audio with a background, we would put videos and trailers, no sound, cut up to about 30 seconds at most, and just plonked on the screen so people could see them. And I kept getting copyright claimed. And what I would do is I would come onto here and I would go, where is it? Where is it? I don't have a license or permission for the proper rights. My use of the content meets the legal requirements for fair use or fair dealing under applicable copyright laws, which technically it does, but fair use is a very finicky law that not many people understand very well, and copyright holders will protect their content. Obviously, when it's trailers and videos, you can kind of understand. I just got sick of it in the end and started to remove it. Which, in fairness, a lot of people should start to realise. If they are gathering a lot of copyright claims, rather than sit there and constantly fight it and hope they get a result from it, don't bother. Don't waste your time and energy. If you're a small YouTuber, you are wasting too much time. You're a hobbyist. We're not changing the landscape of YouTube. We are hobbyists. As simple as that. So what do we do next? Well, we hit continue. We explain our reasoning. Now, I'm not going to continue because I have actually already claimed this, sent my dispute in. And you write a short brief. You say, I feel my video, I don't know, my video only uses a part of your video to describe or illustrate my point. So, for instance, a news article. Let's talk about Scarce. Let's use Scarce as an example. If Scarce wanted to use a video in his, he would put that in. It would only be a small chunk, not the whole thing in its entirety, but a small chunk of it to kind of illustrate the point. That is fair use. That you're fine with. It all depends on the copyright owner at that point. And in all fairness, if they're that much of an asshole and they don't like that, if it's very clearly fair use, then that's something we'll get onto shortly. Now, one of the final points before I want to get onto the then, what do you do, is money. Money. A lot of people talk about the money and it drives me, it annoys me, in all fairness, it really does. As YouTubers, as I've mentioned a few times, we are hobbyists. We are not big earners. We do it because fuck it, we like it. It's as simple as that gets. And a few people will do it because they want to become rich and famous, and they want to be the next KSI, they want to be the next Syndicate, the next Minecraft YouTuber, the big player in the game. And in all fairness, a lot of that is bullshit. Quite frankly, a lot of us are not going to make it there. I'm probably not going to make it there, but there's still that slight optimism there. But I enjoy the process and the video editing and just gathering my skills and trying new things. But the money is where a lot of people's concerns lie. Now, we all have ads on our videos, depending if you have ad blocker or not. We'll completely ignore that little markup in the top of my browser. But you will earn ad revenue on your videos. In a claim, when you get claimed, what will happen to that money? It will not go directly to the claimant. Please understand this. I've written this 4 or 5 times over several videos today. It doesn't. The money gets frozen. That is one of the YouTube's most recent policies that came out. There was a lot of big news around it as well, so I'm surprised a lot of people haven't heard about it. But the money is technically frozen or stored in, let's say, a fucking giant bag. Now, once the claim is resolved or not responded to within 30 to 31 days, I can't remember the exact number, that money goes to you. If the claimant still deems it to be their copyright or their content, that money will go to them. It's as simple as that. That money, that video will generate revenue for however long that process takes. So it could take 5 minutes, it could take 31 days. It's as simple as that. You just have to wait. And as a small YouTuber, you will be left waiting. Have a little patience, just leave it, and understand that unless this video goes viral, it's none of your concern. And you shouldn't stress over it too much. So now we're going to move on to the then. What do I do? If the claimant has gone through and they still deem it to be their content, if you feel that is still bullshit, and it is very much bullshit, you want it to be clear and definite that it's bullshit, there are a few things you can do. First of all, now, for our small YouTubers, it's going to be a fucking pain in the ass, which I would suggest you wouldn't bother with, but we'll get to that shortly. Now, you will have to contact YouTube. Contact YouTube through whatever means you can. Every open opportunity you have, contact them if you feel this claim is worth pursuing. Secondly, there is a group called FUPA, which I believe has the Twitter handle Video Game Attorney, and it has Ethan from HDH3 Productions on there as well. And this is all against false copyright claims, and it's huge. These guys raised, I think it was $170,000 to fight false copyright claims against Ethan's videos, which then blew up into this group. It is massive. They are there to support the content creators. Thirdly, which for a lot of us small YouTubers is going to be the pain in the ass, apart from the whole Contact YouTube thing. What I highly suggest is that if, now this is a very big if the video goes viral, for whatever reason it goes viral, you generate a decent amount of income. And I mean not dollars, not cents, not tens, I mean hundreds. If you are earning hundreds of dollars from a video, contact a small claims court, contact FUPA who can put you in touch with a lawyer or something. But do not go out and get yourself a fucking lawyer or an attorney or anything if it's not worth it. Think of it as a business move. If you are a small YouTuber, you want that attention. You want a lot of people looking at your video, and if it goes viral, that's good for you. You may not be earning money from it, but it is good for you. Because why? Why is it good for you? People are coming onto your videos. People are going, I like this dude's content. I like what they do. I'm going to subscribe to their channel. You may lose whatever income you get from it, but you gain from it. You do gain from it in some way. If it doesn't go viral, it is just a video with 10, 15, 20, 80, 100 views. If it's not garnered much attention, please don't worry about the fucking video. All you are doing is clogging up a system. All you are doing is going to put yourself into some sort of hellhole of pressure and lawyers and copyright shit that no one wants to deal with. It is fucking horrible. As simple as that gets. So please consider what you're doing. Do I want to put myself in debt because of spite? Because I want to fuck this guy over? Because they claimed my video? No, not particularly. Don't. It really don't. It's stupid. It's a waste of your time and energy.